Hi everybody, this is Stephen Pugh of the Home Bible College. I want to do another video in the series of the Evangelists course. This is video number 4. And the subject of this video is that the evangelist is a very devoted to Christ man, and he lives a spiritual life. And what we mean by that is that he is led and empowered by the Holy Spirit for the ministry that God has called him to. He's a man of personal holiness and of common sense, and he takes specific steps to safeguard his ministry and his own integrity. So this is the evangelist, and I don't want to give a mass of scriptures. I'm sure most of you are very, very familiar with a lot of scriptures, but let me just go through some of this a little bit. The Christian evangelist might not be an extrovert, although, of course, speaking in public might be something that he will have to overcome. That's the same with me. I'm an introvert, but of course I'm an open-air preacher. So as an open-air preacher and also as a pastor, I have to stand in front of people and I have to address them publicly. This goes completely against my nature, and that's why I have to very much depend upon the empowering of the Holy Spirit to enable me to do the ministry that God has given me to do. So even though he may be an extrovert, public speaking is something that he will have to do and learn to do. The Christian evangelist is a very deeply spiritually minded man of God. He loves the Lord with all his heart and is deeply burdened to bring others to Christ. He is very attached to Christ in that he loves him and seems to be totally focused on Christ in his personal life. So he has secret times alone with God, with Christ. And he sings and prays and seeks him. And worship is where he is very much at home. And yet he's no soppy sentimentalist, far from it. He is very mature. He lives the spiritual life. He's sensitive to the leading of the Holy Spirit in his daily life in his own unique way. You see, God leads individuals in different ways at different times. Every man is an individual in his own way, and often the two don't go together. You just don't imagine very often that people are like that. He sees amazing answers to prayer. He is a man of extraordinary holiness and sound common sense. He is also a man of sane Christian thinking. He has what you would call canny godliness. He's godly, but he's pretty switched on as well. He's switched on. He knows the pitfalls that can bring men of God down, and so he takes very specific steps to safeguard his own testimony and his own integrity. He keeps himself accountable to godly mentors who keep him down to earth and who watch over him in love. This is what an evangelist is. This is who an evangelist is. He's a man called of God. He's a man devoted to Christ. He lives a spiritual life. He is led and empowered by the Holy Spirit in ministry. He's a man of dedication and holiness to Christ. He has bags of common sense, and he takes specific steps to safeguard his ministry and his own integrity. We look forward to catching up with you on our next episode. God bless you all. Bye for now.